Yeah, because I know, what is it, like the first season, like the first first three or four type of seasons are like on Hulu, so it's like you have your original seven, your seven Digidestined. They go to a summer camp, then they get sent into the digital world, which is actually, it's actually the story of this game too. Like I didn't know that. I didn't know that story until I just got to it. I just got to chapter 8, and then they tell you the backstory of one of the characters, and it's like they went to summer camp with some of their friends, and then they end up in the digital world. So it's like, oh well, that's the same story of the that's the same story as the first season. Obviously, there are like changes here and there. Like your Digimon in this game are similar. Some are similar to like the first season of the show. Like there's your one central character that's, I guess technically that would be like Agumon is like Pikachu to Pokemon, but like Agumon's not there in every season. Like he's not a main character in every season like Pikachu is in Pokemon. So, but it's like the first two. So the first two seasons is like basically Agumon is like a central character, and then you come back. So they just did a Digimon Tri Adventure, which is basically the original seven Digidestined kids, like what, maybe 10 years later, something like that. And that was like that was like a 6 episode thing where they go back to like the digital world, and they have to solve another problem or whatever. And then there's like a couple of seasons. So the I would say, in my opinion, the worst season is where they had the humans. The humans, they like spirit evolved, and they turned into Digimon themselves. So yeah, I would say, like, because the core of Digimon is there are humans and there are Digimon. They are separate. You don't have like, yeah. So it'd be like, so basically in Pokemon they did it. It they didn't necessarily say Ash turns into one of his Pokemon, but they say like Ash and one of his Pokemon have a connection strong enough to where his Pokemon has like a transformation that kind of looks like him. Like one of the Pokemon in question, Greninja. So he has like a slight transformation where it looks like he has Ash's hat on or whatever, and then like it'll look like on the side of, he'll have like Ash's little sideburns or whatever. So it's not, it's not the exact same thing as to a wholesale of like a person turns into a Digimon. It's a Pokemon shares similar elements to a human, as far as, and that's on a basis of there's still two separate people, right? Like Ash can still stand next to his Pokemon while his Pokemon kind of looks like him. This is literally Digimon turns into a person. This isn't a Digimon and a person are two separate people. So that's, yeah. Yeah. And there are like, when you're Digimon, like, so basically Digimon can like fuse with the humans, but they're also like, because that's essentially like when your bond and when your bond with your Digimon and the bond with the human is strong enough, then they'll like fuse together essentially. But the Digimon also fuse together too, so they'll do like a cross evolution. So it'll be like the human controls the Digimon like in a digital space inside of it. So basically, the human gets transformed into like, so basically the human becomes digitalized. So that's like a little different, as well as like a wholesale of like the Digimon and the human being the same person or being the same thing, and then there's like Digimon and humans that can be digitalized together when their connection is strong enough. that was like that's one of the things that happens like I guess you would say that it happens more in the movie, right, where that happened, and they turn into like Omnimon, which is basically the so there are seven Digidestined, but like the two Digimon out of the strongest, they'll fuse together, and then like their two humans or whatever will be like digitalized with them, so then they'll be like controlling them from the inside or whatever. So that one's like, that one's fine. That one's not as bad as like five like they are Digidestined, but they're also the Digimon in the sets. But like, I would say if you're gonna start watching Digimon, start from like the first season, and then, I mean, I say the Digimon what I guess technically that'd be season 3. That Spirit Evolution one isn't too great, but I mean like it's still worth watching because there are some good moments in it. Like, I'm not gonna say that it's completely terrible and that you shouldn't watch it, but you know. But if you start off watching it, obviously start from the beginning and then, you know, go on, whatever. Because there are like 4, I think there's like, so there's some on Hulu and then there's like one on Netflix. And that one, the one on Netflix is like I think that one came out in like 2014, so that one's obviously like the newer one. But and then the newest one that I'm still watching is Digimon Ghost Game, which is like far and away different from your first ever, you know, because these kids, they don't even go to the digital world. They just have like Digimon that show up in the human world. They're basically like three Digidestined, I guess you'd say. And then like they have to solve problems that they think are like, oh, there's something going on over here, and people think like, oh, what the hell's going on? Is it ghost? Is it some natural disaster? It's like, nope, it's Digimon. So you gotta go solve that problem. But yeah, there's a lot of, I guess, like there are different Digimon series out there, but like your main one is like the first one, which is like there's like 7 Digidestined, and there's like so in this game there's some Digimon in this game are similar to that one. Like in this game, your character that you're playing as, his Digimon is Agumon, so like that's one of the Digimon from the original series. In this game, his Digivolutions, basically like, you know, the evolution, Digivolution, same thing as like Pokemon, but like they just put the word Digi in front of it. So his Digivolutions are a little different in this Digimon Survive game than they are in the Digimon series. And then some evolutions are like same, like some evolutions are so similar it's like you can't get around it, like, because there's like one of the Digimon in this game who's like starts off being like evil in a sense, but he's like more of a misunderstood kind of character. He's one of the good guys, one of the good Digimon in the series, and his Digivolutions are literally the exact same. Like he'll show up in one of his Digivolved forms. So that's when you first see this other character and you realize like, oh, that's a different Garurumon than the one in the show, because this one's evil. And then he turns somewhat good, and then he like ultimate Digivolves into his other form, which I know from the show. And then like he helps you fight. So this is like kind of spoilers for like this game in general. It's like he'll help you fight in like part 7 of the game, and then he just runs away because like he's like, oh well, I don't know if I want to keep helping you fight. Like I'm still confused, kind of thing. So he literally tells you this. He'll be like, yeah, I helped you fight, but I'm still confused, and I might kill you next time I see you, so I'm just gonna run away. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That one looks like less shinier than that one looks like a little less shinier than the other one. The Ric Flair one is like the John Cena one is shinier, but the Ric Flair one's like a little dim, a little dim. Yeah, get the real one, Fear. Come on now. I actually had to call GameStop's customer service yesterday because well, no, it wasn't yesterday. It was a Wednesday actually, but because my code for they gave me a code, right, for the for Digimon Survives, like bonus content, and the code didn't work, so I had to call customer service for them to give me another code. Because when GameStop gives you a code, they can't like if the code doesn't work, the code that they give you doesn't work, they can't just give you another code. They just have to tell you to call customer service. Yeah.
そういうわけじゃないんだけど。
言いづらいことなのかな。
言っても信じてもらえるかどうか。
You remember the George of the Jungle cartoon from 2007?
僕はみゆきの言うことなら信じるぞ。
Yeah, kinda. Like, no, that was it was George of the Jungle. I think it was Cartoon Network. Pretty sure. watching it. I'm watching it now. I'm watching it on Paramount Plus. Yeah, Tex gave it to me. I mean, yeah, I kind of remember it, so. Like, I don't really remember the movies all that much, because those were like a couple of years before the show. Because the George of the Jungle's, the second George of the Jungle movie came out in like 2005, and then the first one was like 2003.
もちろん僕もそれについさっき
確かにそうかも。あのね、たくまさん。私、ここは確かに元の世界なのに、なんだか私の知らない場所みたいで。
それってどういう。
たくまさん、今って何年なのかな。
そりゃ今は
2000、やっぱり違うんだ。
違うって何が違うんだ？
I didn't remember that George of the Jungle's like the antagonist in this show is like a dentist who's also in the jungle with him, and then the dentist's little assistant is a tooth that he created.
ここは
It's
私
like a
が住んでた
genetically
頃と
altered
時代
tooth
が違
that
う
can
のか
like
もしれ
walk
ない。
around and talk.
それ何かの間違いとか。
だって私が住んでた頃は神社は廃墟なんかじゃなかったもの。
Yeah, it's a dentist who that created a tooth that can like talk or whatever. It's like a tooth that's like an abomination basically.
私周りの風景もさっきの人たちの服装も全部。ねえ、たくまさん。
Yeah, and there was one of these episodes was like he was on patrol with his ape friend who he calls Ape because, you know, George of the Jungle, he doesn't have any imagination. He can't think of a name for his monkey.
まさか。
どういうこと？
And the narrator was his sidekick for an episode. So something bad would happen, and then the narrator would be like, I want a rainfall here to put this fire out, and then there's a rainfall because he's the narrator, so he could just make whatever
この世界
rains
は
happen.
実際僕たちはあっちの世界で何日も過ごした。こっちではほんの数時間しか経ってないってことになってて。
ここは私の知ってる元の世界とは。私
みゆき。
みゆき、顔色が悪いみたい。
そうだな。
Well, so Hulu has some. They have like Drake and Josh and something else. And then Paramount Plus has most of them. Paramount Plus has like most of the 90s stuff. But like some stuff is on Hulu. Yeah.
校舎までもう少しだからそこで休もう。みゆきももうちょっとだけ頑張ってくれる？ しかしこうしてみるとこっち。
ここ。
I mean, I think so like what I don't even remember what like the last Disney Channel movie I watched was, other than like, so I would say like when Good Luck Charlie was out, that Good Luck Charlie was a good show. That's like 2000, that's like 2010, like Disney. But that's a pretty good show, I'd say. Like Good Luck Charlie and Lab Rats, and then after Lab Rats ended, we got Lab Rats Elite Force, which was like some of the characters from Lab Rats and then some characters from other places. So those shows are pretty good. And then when Jesse was a thing, obviously Cameron Boyce was on that show. And he, you know, he's an actor who he passed away when he was like 20 years old. So that was like a couple of years after Jesse was over, maybe like four years after Jesse was over, and then he like passed away. Well, not 4 years, I'd say, because he passed away quite recently. So like 2020 or so. So maybe like 4 years, something like that. But yeah, I went back and watched that because I'd seen it before, and then I'd like, you know, when Cameron Boyce passed away, it's like 20 years old. So he had this like I don't know what kind of disease it was, but like, you know, it was like a life-threatening disease or whatever. So I went back and watched that because I was like, oh man, he passed away real young.
そうなるとまたアグモには隠れててもらった方がいいのかな。
Just
また
何をするにしても
どうして僕を隠すんだ？
それはさっきも言っただろ。向こうと違って僕らの世界にはアグモンやファルコモンみたいなやつはいない。だからもし誰かに見つかったら大騒ぎ。
確かに。
僕もう嫌だ。それにぬいぐ
さっきはそれでごまかせたけど、なあ頼むよ先生を。
仕方ないな。
よし、それじゃあアグモンは建物の陰にある茂みのあたりで隠れてて。おばあさんと違って学生たち相手だとぬいぐるみじゃないのはすぐバレるだろうから。くれぐれも気をつけていいな。
かくれんぼみたいだね。
かくれんぼか。
じゃあ僕たちは校舎に入って情報を集めながら先生を探してみよう。
Jesus. 30 minutes, damn. Let's give that alphabet just done. For 30 minutes. Just talking about matters. Magazine. Interesting. Students. Boyish girl. Oh god. Rated girl. So there's just generic explanations for everybody. Boyish girl, I guess that's like a tomboy, right?
みゆき、
So
どうかした？
who's in that free bet place over there?
おお、
Just some random
誰か
digimon
がリモコン
forest
で
or
つけたんじゃないかな。
そんなこともできちゃうんだ。それに色までついてる。大きな町の電気屋さんで見た時よりずっと綺麗。
今日のニュースって言ってるけど、日付が僕らが神社に行ったのと同じ日だ。本当にあっちの世界に行ってから時間が経ってないんだな。
そうだね。けど私は違う。私があっちの世界に行ったのはもっとずっと前。
Where do you get that hair dryer from?
たくま。
え？このニュースに映ってる現場、大規模な崖崩れが発生。課外キャンプの生徒、やっぱり騒ぎになっていたんだ。
この
俺、このロープウェイっていうか、廃線になっていたロープウェイで事故。このロープウェイ見覚えある。地滑りで廃工場が倒壊。付近の道路が寸断されている。
たくまさんも見覚え
あるも何も、ここは僕らがさっきまでいた。
やっぱり
そういうこと？まさかとは思うけど、こっちの世界とあっちの世界で何が起きてるか 全部知ってて黙ってたなんてことないよね。
たくまさん落ち着いて。確かに私が知ってることはあるけど、たくまさんが思ってるようなことじゃない。それだけは信じて。
ごめんけどちゃんと説明してほしい。
分かってる。私の知ってるそのためにもたくまさん。
分かった。ここじゃ他ここなら誰かに聞かれる心配は。
これは全部私の推測なんだけど、私たちがいるこの世界と私たちが飲み込まれたつながってるんだと思う。
それはそうだよね。出なきゃ行ったり来たりできないよ。
そういうことじゃないの。あっちの世界で何か事件が起きるとそれと対応するようにこの世界でも何かが起こる。
え？
さっきテレビのニュースで言ってた事故、あれもきっとそう。
それって
思い出してたくまさん、ロープウェイや廃工場で何があったか。
つまり2つの世界は重なり合うように影響し合ってる。
正確に言えばあっちの世界の出来事がこっち、その証拠にと言えるかわからないけど、2つの場所には共通点もあったの。
もしかして霧？
そう、どちらにも霧が立ち込めてた。何かが起きるときは必ず霧があたりを覆ってたの。
ということはあっちの世界で霧が出ているところには悪いことが起きて、そのうちこの世界にも影響が出る。
多分。
それやばいじゃないか。あっちじゃあそこにはまだみんないるかもしれない。あっちにいるみんなにもしものことがあったら。
このことを知っているのは私とたくまさんだけ。止められるのは私たちだけしかいないの。
それってつまり。
そう、
Just a whole bunch of
みんなを
dialogue.
助けられるのも私とあなた、
So that's basically what this game
たくま
is.
さん
It's
だ
a
け。
dialogue heavy strategy.
私たちがあっ
It's
ちの
like,
世界に
so
戻ってみんなを
like,
助け
I
ない
don't
と
know
いけ
how
ないの。
Halo Wars was, but I don't know if there was this much dialogue.
だからって僕らに何ができるんだ。現に僕らはあっちの世界に戻る方法さえわからないんだよ。
Yeah.
戻る方法ならあるよ。
え？
私の歌で2つの世界がつながるのをたくまさんも見たでしょ。あれは皆世間に代々伝わる力なの。私ならもう一度2つの世界をつなげられる。
皆世間に代々伝わるって。 じゃあのおばあさんが言ってた集団失踪事件で消えた水瀬家のお嬢さんって。
And I feel like most, if not all, the Digimon games have been on like PlayStation consoles. Like going back to like PlayStation 2, I don't know if there ever really was an Xbox Digimon game.
やっぱりそれじゃみゆきとハルがあっちの世界に行ったのは50年も前。
Yeah. Because like Xbox, we have a lot of good games. Like we had good games back then. We still have good games now. Like,
そういうことになる
Digimon
ね
is just one of those things where it's like this is a PlayStation thing. Yeah. Well, we have all of them now. I mean, not all of them, but like most of them.
みゆきの
Or
受け継い
whatever
だ
whatever
不
ones
思
are
議
like
な力っ
backwards
ていう
compatible
の
or
で
whatever.
あっちの世界に戻れるかもしれ
'Cause
な
I
いの
still
は分かっ
play
たけど、
Naruto Storm 4 from time to time, and then I still have Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers. I don't play it all that much because I don't really like that game.
もし仮に
Like that's
ま
like
たあ
the
っちに行け
only.
たところで
I guess you could.
霧が空いてた。
Well, I'll straight up say that is probably the only Naruto game that I just don't like.
あの霧を操っているのは
主って。
私から魂を半分奪っ
And
ていた
then we
主。
have anime, but it's not. We don't have Digimon necessarily, other than this game, obviously. We have One Piece, we have Naruto, we have My Hero, we have a couple of other ones. One Piece. Oh yeah, Dragon Ball Z.
あっちの世界で
obviously.
子供たちを飲み込んでる
So
の
yeah, we have
その主なの
Xbox has anime, just not Digimon. Until now.
どうしてその主はみゆきの
And we
魂
don't
を奪
obviously
っ
we
たり
don't
なん
have
てしてたん
Pokemon
だ。
because that's all Nintendo. So
50年前私があっちの世界にさらわれた時、他にもたくさんの子供が同じようにさらわれたの。だから私も最初はけど違ったの。主の狙いは巫女の血脈。
ミコ。もしかして
imagine if they could have put
みゆきのことなのか。
if Pokemon was on Xbox and they would have put like a Pokemon in Jump Force or something. Like I don't know what Pokemon you would have put in a Jump Force game. Maybe a Charizard or something.
私が水瀬家が受け継いできた聖なる力。
Well, yeah, Ash, and then like whatever, him throwing out like 3 Pokeballs or whatever,
それが欲しい主は何百年
like
も
they
待ち
do in
続けていたの。
like they do in Smash Bros. with him
Granny
just throwing out like Ivysaur and I think it's Ivysaur, Wartortle, and Charizard. I think those. I don't know if like he would necessarily have all 3 of those in Jump Force. Maybe like he probably would. I could see Charizard being in Jump Force. Charizard would probably work. And then No. I'm talking about if Pokemon characters were in Jump Force. Like what Pokemon would work
たくまさん、
in
お
Jump
願い。
Force.
私、主の因縁を断ち切りたい。あの子、
Hey,
Hello.
there are differences, alright?
私にもわからない。何より私、
You
春を 一人ぼっちに
No,
はさせら
no.
れないから。
If you look at the evolutions in in this game compared to Pokemon, there are differences. I mean, yes, is there an Agumon evolution that can fly?
あっちの
Sure.
世界が壊れて
Not
て
not as far as this game is concerned, he hasn't evolved to that form yet. So sure, you can compare Charmander to Agumon, I guess, since I guess rookie form and starter form are technically the same thing. I mean, yeah. What else would they be? Agumon, Piedmon, Renamon, you know?
"僕だって
たくまさん、それじゃあ
There are differences, alright?
だけど僕なんかに何ができるって言うんだ?" 僕はただの中学生でみゆきみたいな特別な力もない。あっちの世界で必死に戦ってきたけど、本当は
アグモンがいるじゃない。今までだってたくまさんはアグモンと一緒に危機を乗り越えて。
I was talking about what Pokemon characters would work in Jump Force. Charizard would probably work. Yeah. You know, if Xbox could. None of them? Seriously? What? Why? Why? Yeah, I mean, you can say the same thing about Yugi. Yugi's just a guy that plays a card game.
たくまさん、お願い。
Hey, Naruto transforms into the Ninetales though. That's a transformation. Hey, they could have done whatever they wanted with Jump Force. All right.
先生。
まったく戻ってきたならちゃんと報告してくれ。ずいぶん探したんだぞ。野じ馬だか本当に行方不明だかわからない学生もいて今大変な状態なんだ。
すみません。
I mean, animals get beat up in other games. I mean, Pokemon are in Smash Bros. They get beat up in that game. I mean, it's a limited number of Pokemon, but you know.
タクマはミノルたちと一緒に行動していたはずだな。他のみんなはどうしたんだ？ それにその
私
実は僕この子に案内してもらってたんですよね。
そうなんです。私ここが地元なので。
そうだったのか。とにかくお前だけでも無事で
Hey,
よかった。
it's not poor man's, alright? It's Digimon survive, right? They're different. They're different.
他の連中も無事だといいんだが。
The newest Pokemon game has like 3 different story modes. This game only has one story mode. It's like 40 hours.
とにかくタクマはこのまま校舎に待機しててくれ。そっちの君も騒ぎが落ち着くまでしばらくここにいた方がいい。まったく崖崩れだけでも大変なのに。
崖崩れだけでもって他にも何かあったんですか？
崖崩れが起きた現場の古い神社の方で熊だか喋る化けとんでもない騒ぎになっているらしい。
化け物？
You were gonna talk about me streaming too much, but I mean, keep continue. It's fine, you know.
それって
Yeah, that's
ああ、いやもちろん言葉を喋るってのは何かの間違いだとは思うぞ。
hey, party invite like before I even got
目撃した
on.
人はよっぽど気が動転してたんだろうな。
So that saw that party invite. That was like 3 hours. That was like 3 hours ago. I wasn't even on yet.
人の言葉を喋る化け物って。いや、アグモンは近くの茂みに隠れてる。
And I'm always logged in on my computer, so it's connected to my Xbox account.
たくまさん、まさか。たくまさん、私
Is it me?
なんだか嫌な予感が。
いや、
You're not gonna visit.
決めつけるのは
What
まだ
reason
早いよ。
do you have to do that?
ミノルたちのうちの誰かがファルコモンたちと一緒にこっちに来てる可能性も。
でもそれなら私たちみたいに他の人に見られないよう隠すんじゃ。
Man, pretty sure this TV is a 4K
それ
TV.
にこっちの世界に戻る直前、最後の最後まで
それってもしかして。
二人ともどうした？心配なことがあるなら今のうちに先生に。
ユキ、今すぐ確かめに行こう。
I don't know if all of them in the house are no items. I'm pretty sure. How old is this TV we got? I literally like just got it a couple months ago. The TV that I had.
おい、二人ともどこへ行くつもりだ？
先
いやいやいや
生、ごめんなさい。どうしても行かなきゃいけないんです。
It's like 65. Yeah, or 70. It's a Sony.
アグモンお待たせ。
やっと戻ってきた。僕待ちくたびれて。
Yeah, this TV is, yeah.
悪いけど話は後だ。今はすぐに神社に向かわなきゃいけないか
It
ら。
probably does. Phew. Probably like 200 something.
何何。
アグモン急いで。
I don't know how much it was. Probably upwards of 200.
おい、行っちゃった。
タクマ見え。
うわっ、今のなんだ、着ぐるみじゃないよな。化け物だろ、あんな暴れててさ。
タクマさん今の聞いた？
ああ、これは思った通りのヤバいやつかも。急ごう。
あ、ちょっと君たちそっちには行かない方が。
I think one of my other TVs was Samsung.
何がどうなってるの。
ああ、こっちにも化け物。うわっ、
タクマ大丈
出て。
おーい、お前さんたちどこへ行くつもりだ。そっちは危ないからやめとけ。
タクマさん急がないと。
分かってるけど。
転んだのか。大丈夫か。
夫。タクマなら僕がついてるから大丈夫だよ。
うわあ、化け物、こっち来るな。
ああ、もう。みゆき、アグモン、走るぞ。
ここは。
なになに、こんな時にコスプレ？
裏の祠も倒壊して大変不安定な状況です。野獣馬
人間ども。しかもあの時私は渦に巻き込まれ。
なんだお前は。こっちを向いておとなしく。うっと。うわ
タクマさんこの音。
それにこの気配。タクマ敵がいるよ。タクマあれ見て。
やっぱりピエモンが。
ひどい。 神社が完全に崩れてる。これじゃ裏の祠も。
裏の祠？
ちょっとそこの君たち。やばい、下がって、みんな下がって。
なぜだ。私は主様に忠実に仕えてき、それなのにどうしてこんな仕打ちをするんだ。
みゆき、近づいちゃダメだ。あいつどう見たって正気じゃない。
ピエモン、あなた間違ってるわ。
なんだと。私のどこが間違っているというの。
あれは主はあなたの思っているような存在じゃないの。
そんなでたらめを言うな。
アグモン、頼む。
任せて。
みゆき、今の。
人間に媚びを売る。私の邪魔をしたこと、ここで後悔させてやる。
お願い、少しでいいから話を聞いて。
私を騙して何をしようとしているかは知らんが、その手には乗らん。
違うの、お願いだから私の話を聞いて。
みゆき、前に出ちゃダメだ。
私はお前を連れ戻し、主の寵愛を。
だからそんなことをしたって何の意味もないのよ。
まだ言うか。
私にはわかるの。魂を奪われている間、主と同じ世界を見ていた私には、 私はあなたのことなんて最初から何とも思ってない。
お前の言うことなど誰が信じたらめだ。何もかもでたらめだ。主を冒涜する者はこの私が許さん。
アグモン、
分かってるよタクマ。
まずは邪魔なそいつらを血祭りにあげる。
タクマ来るよ。
分かってる。アグモン、戦う。
うわ、やっべ。いや、これマジなやつじゃないの？ええ、ちょっと写真。君たち危ないから下がって。
愚か者ども。
戦うぞ。僕の番だね。
ねえ、もっと近づいてさ。やっば、これ絶対。
これでも
やっべ、なんか。
みんな離れて。本当に危ないから近寄らないでください。
軽くひねってやりましょう。切り刻んでくれる。
ダメだ。
軽くひねってやりましょう。 ってやりましょう。
Okay.
いっけほりゃ
ひねってやりましょう。
いっけ
ひねってやりましょう。 ひねってやりましょう。
いっけ
ひねってやりましょう。
いっけほりゃ
ひねってやりましょう。 ひねってやりましょう。
いっけ
刻んでくれる。
そんな。いっけ。
軽くひねってやります。切り刻んでくれる。
そんな。いや、
愚か者ども。
頑張るぞ
軽くひね
ー。
って
僕の
やります。
番だね。いくぞー。トリケラーマン。よし、突破するぞ。ね。
これ
みんな離れて。
どんな風に行動する？
軽くひねってやります。この門は働いて返しなさい。
They're having a show on Saturday and Sunday. Ghost is Cone. Ghost is a Cone. They're like, hey, Fear, you wanna be an admin of the group chat? He's like, yeah, sure.
てくれる。
そんな。
どんな風に行動する？
アタック。
どんな風に行動する？
I mean, I did once, but
おりゃ。決着はついたな。
it was actually his Digimon that digivolved and turned evil and then ate him. That's what it was. No, I don't think Digimon took any ideas from wrestling.
ピエモンを倒したよ。
ああ、勝ったな、アグモン。
Hey, there are enough differences between Digimon. If you look outside of just the base,
さん、アグモ。
あいつ。
まだそんな力が残っているのか。
I mean, I'm about to.
なんてすごい
I'm
執念なんだ。
about to eat in a little bit, so that'll be me stopping broadcasting and then coming back.
お前たち、よくも。
Yeah, it's one of them.
すごい目でこっちを睨んでる。たくま、どうする？
どうするったって、僕とアグモンだけじゃん。これ以上どうしようも。
僕ならまだ大丈夫。
アグモン。やっぱりみんなが仲間が一緒じゃないとダメなのか。
二人とも諦めないで。
みゆき、
私が扉を開くから、その隙にピエモンを。
見込め、何をする気だ。
You see the character, he looks like that because he's supposed to look like that, right? He's supposed to be like a I don't know, circus kind of. So who's the most like normal looking character in One Piece? Is it like Zoro and Sanji? Like those are the two? That's it.
見たまの子はね一匹蹴
I
り
mean, outside of Usopp's big nose, what else is wrong?
たくまあれなんか光ってる。
この白い光。
ちぎりは果たされぬまま
That's One Piece is just a whole bunch of random characters that make up a crew and then they go on adventures. So
これはなんだ
it's a great show.
この白い光。
たくまさん今です
決まってる。この
I
ま
mean,
ま
I'm not
向こ
saying
うの世界に
Boruto's bad.
返すんだ。
I like Boruto. A lot of people don't like it, but I do.
やめろ。
たくま大丈夫か？
よかった
I mean, aren't they technically supposed to be older than that though? Because Boruto's like what 14 or 15, so Naruto should technically be in his 30s, right? Yeah, the latest episode they just had Kakashi was just sitting around just reading his book. So he was being lazy on purpose, but you know, yeah, I know. Yeah,
たくまさん
I mean, hey, Sasuke lost the arm, all right? He can, you know, if he's out of chakra, he's out of chakra, you know. He lost his arm, all right? He's fine.
決めたって何を？
たくまさん崩れた神社を見て私が言ったこと覚えてる
I don't know if his eyes are just as strong as they always were, but I don't know. Because his eyes do kind of get weaker when he does the teleportation and whatnot.
裏の祠が崩れたってやつ。
Oh yeah, right. Sorry.
そうあの祠は主にとって重要な場所今まではあの祠のおかげで主の力がある程度抑えられてたんだけどあれが壊れたってことは
Hey, some people can
霧
get
が
some
あの
stuff.
島を覆い尽くすのにそう長くはかからない
霧が島を覆い尽くす。
みんな怖い霧に飲み込まれちゃうよ。
もう時間がないのあっちの世界にもこの世界にもこのままにしていた
I
ら
guarantee you there are going to be some things that happen in that new Dragon Ball Z movie coming out that people are not going to remember.
僕は
お願い
It's like,
力
oh,
を
when
貸
did
してこの世
when
界を
did Gohan become the
み
strongest?
んな
What
を
happened to
守り
Goku?
たいのこの世界を
Like, Goku's gonna,
何より
from what I hear,
仲間た
Goku's
ちを
gonna be
守
in
っ
the
て
movie for like 2 scenes, and then Gohan's
そして
just gonna take over.
主は私
みゆき。
People are gonna be like, oh, that
Goku.
movie was cool, but I wanted to see Goku. I wanted to see Goku as the main character because that's what he always is.
たくま
that coming to theaters where you are, Fear? Did you look into it? It's coming to theaters for me, so I'm gonna go see it in theaters. And I know Piccolo's getting an orange Piccolo, so I don't know if like they're gonna bring a new Piccolo form into one of the Dragon Ball Z games that we have still. Like, I don't know if they're adding anything else to this universe too,
たくま
because I think they like basically added everything that they could. Path branches off. Here, save again. Oh, it's time for the path to branch off. Okay. Here we go. So about to be on part 9 then. Save the world. Stay with Pokemon. Never go back. Save the world. It's the most important thing in the game.
このままになんてしておけない。
たくまそれじゃあ僕たちと一緒に主と
ああ、もちろんだよ。あっちの世界に戻ってみんなと仲間と一緒なら怖くたって。だから僕は
Oh, good. So saving the world was the right choice.
私たちの手で必ず2つの世界を守ろうね。
Reach the fork in the story. Huh.
それでま
簡単だよそうでしょみゆき
はぐれないように手をつないで。
なんだよこんな時に電話って母さんか。
That's what the ringtone sounds like?
まだ鳴ってる。もしもし母さん。
あ、たくまが帰ってくるのってさ、明日だっけ？明後日だっけ？預かってたプリントどっかやっちゃって、お母さんもたくまのこと言え。
明日それくらいで電話してくるなよ。
どうしたの？泣いてるの？
そんな泣いてなんか。
バカね。泣くほど寂しいんだ。やっぱりいつまでたっても子供なんだから。よし、わかった。明日のお夕飯、たくまの大好きなカレーにしてあげる。
カレー？
そうよ。だから元気出してもう一頑張りし。
わかった。そうするよ。
He's talking about he's talking about the submission game. How it's easy to get out of when you're not damaged.
.ごめんみゆき、一つ訂正させて。みゆきを手伝うって言ったけど、手伝うんじゃない。僕たちの手で一緒に救おう。
we just ended it by saying the submission system is broken, is pretty broken, and I just laughed.
僕も一緒に救う。
たくまさん、アグモン、ありがとう。
Much.
それじゃ今度こそ戻ろう。
No, I believe. I mean, I've said that too, so. And there we are. We got to part 9 in an hour and 30 minutes. How long have I been playing this game?
はあ、すっごい
Hour
田
and 39 minutes.
舎。
There you go.
コンビニすらなさそう。こんなところに住まなきゃならないの。
I think that's the fastest I've ever gone to a park.
都会は想像しかっただろう。むしろミユにとってここの方がいいはずだ。ここならもう変な奴は現れない。安心。
ストーカーならまだいるよ。
どういうことだ。まさか別。
さあ、お兄ちゃんがね。
は冗談がきついぜミユ。安心しろよ。また何か起こっても必ず俺が守ってやるから。
タグマ。起きてよ。ねえ、タグマ。
アグモン。
僕たちの世界みたい。ねえ。
そうか。それでみゆきは。
みゆき？
こう霧が濃いと何もわからないな。なんだか前よりも霧が濃い。
タグマ、早くここから離れよう。さっきから霧がどんどん
ああ。
タグマ。
ああ、戻ってきてそうそうすまないが。
もちろん。何が出てきてもたた
来るぞ。誰かいるのか。
ねえタグマ、
気のせいか。祈れ。
It's Minoru.
か
らい我慢しろよ。感動の再会なんだぜ。
どうしたミノル、今タクマと言ったか。
ファル
タクマ、それにタクマも本当に生きていたの。
よかった、本当によかった。俺はてっきり。
大げさだな。ところで他のみんなは？
ああ、無事だ。安心してくれ。葵さんやカイト、ミユとサキ、教授。
もちろんラブラモンやドラクモンたちも無事だ。
みゆきは？
ああ、そのみゆきはもしかして会ってないのか？
おお、みゆきの姿は。
そっか。じゃあタクマが生きていたって知ったらみんなすっげえ喜ぶからさ。
分かった、行こ
帰ってきた。
たくまくん、本当にたくま。
おお、
うち正直ダメ。
ただいま何がただいまよ。でもアグモンもタクマも
う。心配かけたみたいだね。
みたいだねじゃねえよ。一体今までどこをほっつき歩いてたんだ。
まったくだぜ。俺らがどんな気持ちでいたか。
まあまあいいじゃん、無事だったんだから。
そういうわけにはいかないわ。あなた廃工場で私たちと別れてから一体この10日もの間。
今
そう、10日。どうか答えて、できるだけ詳しく。
葵さん厳しすぎるよ。
でも私たちが生き延びるためには必要なことでしょ。
戸惑うのも無理はないよ、たくまくん。君が不在の間いろいろあったからね。彼女は常にリーダーたらんと頑張っていた。
リーダーっていうよりお母さんって感じだけどな。
お母さん度ならうちのお兄ちゃんよりマシかも。お兄ちゃんと違って葵さんガミガミ言わないもんね。
静かにして2人とも。今は真面目な話をしているの。答えてくれるわね、たくまくん。
分かった、話すよ。実は
元の世界に戻っていたってわけ？
ああ、でも僕が向こうにいたのはほんの数時間だけだったんだ。 だから驚いたんだよ。こちら
常世と写し世では時の流れ。
へえ、そんなことってあるんだ。時間の流れが違うって私にはどういうことかよくわからないわね。こっちで10日過ごしていてもあっちじゃ数時間しか経ってないから。ここは私たち。だったら
Making Fear rage quit. Fear doesn't rage quit.
私も
Oh no?
さっき
Fear's never rage quit.
平気だよフローラも。ええ、そうよ。
みんなが無事なうち
Also,
に
there's times
戻
where
って
he's
こら
just
れ
like
てよかったよ。
intensely, intrinsically pissed off.
違いない。
状況は
霧がどんどん濃くなってきているのよ。いずれこの校舎も飲み込まれちゃう。それだけは間違いない。ねえねえ、
That's my shit.
一つ気になるんだけどさ、元の世界に戻れたならどうしてもう一度この世界に帰ってこようと思ったの？
Oh no. Oh no.
元の世界でピエモンが暴れていたのを僕たちは見たんだ。
あの野郎、カイトたちの世界でまで悪さしてたってのか？
もうこの世界だけの話じゃなくなっているってことね。
ああ、このままじゃ元の世界も危ない。霧に包まれたこっちの世界が元の世界に悪影響を及ぼしてしまう。
Somebody's gonna look up in the sky. It's a plane. It's a bird. No, it's a fear.
だから僕は戻ってみんなを助けるために世界を救う。それでも知ってしまった以上見て見ぬふりはやっ
タクマ、お前ってやつは。
Okay.
くまくん、
Oh no.
さすがタク。
で、勢いだけで戻ってきたってわけか。
お兄ちゃん。
違う、算段はあった。でも重要な鍵を握っているみゆきだと。
みゆきさんが鍵を握っているって何？
みゆきはもうダメだろ。期待しない方がいい。
そんな簡単に言わないで。仲間じゃん。もっと
みゆは黙ってろ。俺はお前のためを思って。
はいはい、そこまでよ。 なぜみゆきちゃんが重要な鍵になるのか教えてちょうだい。
どう説明すればいいか。
I mean, like, they were on, I think they were toys or something. I know, like, I don't know if everybody was a toy, but I know around was.
Because さっき向こうでピエモンが暴れてるのを見たって言ったよね。
Yeah, okay, so there was Ronald, and there was the little purple thing, and then there's like some big bird looking thing. I forgot the name of the little purple thing, but that's it. Yeah, like, I think his name's like Grimace or something. Yeah, it's a McDonald's Land. It was a McDonald's Land commercial character named Grimace. It was like a purple. It was like a purple thing. Raj said he didn't know what those other characters were. So. Yeah, was one of those toys purple?
僕とアグモンで戦ったんだけど。
マジか。あんな強いやつとお前ら二人だけで。
まあね。
いや、結局倒しきれなくて、みゆきが開いたゲートに。
ゲート？
みゆきの歌はこの世界とそのゲートにピエモンを押し込んで、僕らもこっちに戻ってきたんだ。実際あれがなかったらピエモンを抑えきれなかったよ。
そういうこと。
じゃあやっぱりみゆきさんを取り戻さなきゃダメじゃん。
But that doesn't count as one. No, it has to be another person. It can't just be two people and an item.
できると思ってるのか。
必要ならやらないといけないでしょ。
なんでわからねえんだ。俺はお前を危険な目に遭わせたくねえから。
お兄ちゃんは元の世界に帰りたくないの？うちは帰りたい。
それはそうだけどよ。だからと言ってだな。
たくまくん、見苦しいところを見せ。みんな余裕がないのよ。でも 戻ってきてくれて本当に嬉しい。だってすごい。
こんなに時間が流れているって知らなかったとはいえ、待たせてごめん。
謝らないで。みゆきちゃんのことは少し休んでから話すことにしましょう。
どうしてわからないんだミュウ。
わからないのはお兄ちゃんの方でしょ。
おいカイト、冷静になれって。
ミオもちょっと落ち着いて。
はいはい、そこまで。みんなちょっと休憩にしない？たくまくんも戻ってきたし、お昼ご飯はちょっと豪華にするからね。
おう。
じゃあ私手伝う。私もしょうがないわね。さきが手伝うなら私もやるわ。
ありがとう。お願いね。それじゃあ準備ができ。
Sammy actually sent me a message like 2 weeks ago. I think it was.
さて、どうしよう。
葵のご飯ができるまで待つんじゃないのか。
でもその前に話を聞かないとさ。
話って
よくは。
葵たちと話してるとき、教授がタクマのこと
まあ、アグモンも気づいてたんだ。
葵が忙しそうだけど構ってほしい時のラブラゴンみたいだったぞ。
いや、そういうのとは違うんじゃないか。